Hey, how are you? Just want to talk about a subject, the benzos, that we all think about, everybody thinks about when you're in a bed withdrawal. Are the symptoms permanent? Are they permanent? Again, most people watching this won't get that much. You get some, but most won't. Maybe a few months, maybe a month, some will get nothing. I know people get a cold turkey after years and years being on benzos and nothing. Others will suffer more, but not brutally, maybe recover in 3 to 6 months. Others will be more than that, 6 months to a year. The symptoms will just start to drop off as time goes on. Then there are the ones who are brutally hit, like a sledgehammer you got hit. And it will take longer for sure. You're definitely in the minority. It won't be that many people. I got hit hard. I was hit hard on cold turkey off of 6 milligrams of Valium. Went into seizures, horrible symptoms, sepsis I had, hospitalized, years of withdrawal recovery. But I listened to the people who were ahead of me. I went on Benzo Buddies. I had a friend of mine who called me through Benzo Buddies, and she was telling me that I'll recover. And that time is mostly the thing you got to do. Got to take care of your nervous system when you can. Rest. Try not to get too crazy with life in general, because your nervous system is under assault. The question is it permanent for some? I think it is for some, yeah, but this is the good news. But again, very, very few I'm talking. But even the ones who quote unquote have permanent, you'll totally be able to function in life. It'll be like a minor symptom. It could be like a little buzzing in your head, slight burn in your body, like not all over your body. It's like a slight, maybe in a certain area, a little slight burning sensation. Again, this is for the really hardcore ones. Stress could bring it on. I think I told the story before. When I recovered, I then lost, like a moron, I lost a lot of money in the stock market. I got careless, and the stress brought back head symptoms on me: electricity in the head, numbness, depression, all that fun stuff. But time's moving on again, and I've come back strong again. I have, I'm getting my act together financially again. I'll never invest like that ever again, that's for sure. I don't care how good the market is. It's a danger. I'll be very conservative with everything from now on. But as far as permanent, for very few people, yeah, it could happen, sure. But the weird thing is that I may not even know 100% because it's more time you have to put in. So, who knows? Like it could just keep, if you put in another year or whatever, 6 months or whatever or more, suddenly even those little minor symptoms could go. They'll be gone, you know what I mean? But again, the worst of the worst, you will be able to function. You'll be able to work. You'll be able to live your life. It's just that you have to always take care of your nervous system. You have to. You can't stress it again. Like I always say, it's like a person who separates his shoulder and then you go out playing football again, you keep separating it. You can't do that. So you got to always be careful of your nervous system. Don't get into, don't stress it too much. You know what I mean? Don't push yourself too much at a gym, or get angry at stuff too much, or you know what I mean, things that trigger your nervous system in life. You're gonna have to be a little more tender with yourself in general, but like I said, most people, a lot of people get nothing with this. They don't get minor, or again, some take a few months, some take 6 months. The general rule is 6 to 18 months, 6 months to 2 years, and then the symptoms just start dropping off. The lesser ones just drop off, and the harder ones hang on, and then they get less over time. And again, as far as permanent, if there are some people who are permanent, it's not going to be anything that you won't be able to live with. You'll be able to go out, you'll be able to live, you'll be able to vacation, you'll be able to work. What happens is you know how to manage it more. And again, I keep saying, again, this is for people, for minor, for people who not. How could I say? I'm sorry. It's for the few people, you know what I mean? The people who really went through a horrific withdrawal. you'll still recover. And again, I'm not even 100% sure with you know, you're not fully recovering 100% because you just have to keep putting in more time. Like I said, I had symptoms come back on me, and now I put more time in and I'm feeling a lot better. You know, I am. You know, but again, I know I always have to watch. I know. It was a huge mistake what I did. It was dumb. But, you know, you got to, like, protect yourself. You know what I mean? Don't argue with people too much. You have to walk away from stuff. You just can't live like that anymore. You know what I mean? You have to protect your nervous system, period. You know. But again, this is for the small amount of people who may be quote-unquote permanent. And again, I don't even know if that's even for sure, but I know from being off it for so long that if you do have a little symptom here and there, it's not going to be anything major. It's just not. And you're going to be able to live your life, maybe like a little blurry vision. You know, for me, there's always a little electrical activity in my head. That just calms down. You know, I always said in the beginning it was like Hurricane 5. You just holding on for dear life. And the Hurricane 5 goes down to a sprinkle, you know. So you'll get there, you know what I mean? But I want to at least say, could it be permanent for a very small amount of people? I think possibly, yeah, but maybe not. You keep putting in more time. But again, you'll be totally able to live. You'll be able to go out and live your life, and you will. You just, like a person with like a sprain or something, you know, you can do it. But again, just keep putting the time in overwhelmingly. Have brain foods, as I always say, avocados, walnuts, drink a lot of water. Look up things just for your brain foods and healing your nervous system in general. It's good. It all adds up. It really does, you know. When you can, do some exercise, you know, you'll get there. You get there, you know. But just wanted to post this video, you know. God bless you. Amen.